What's up, Smarties? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Aggie, a dermatology nurse practitioner, and in today's video we're chatting about why dermatology is the best specialty to work in. Yes, I said it, the best, and this is coming from someone who used to work in a whole nother specialty area that I really did love, women's health. But now I really do see what the hype is about, and we're going to get into why dermatology is so special, why it's probably a little bit more competitive than other specialty areas to get into. So if you're interested in what I have to say about why dermatology is that girl, then please keep on watching. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. I remember some years ago a dermatologist telling me that dermatology is either the specialty that you want to work in or the specialty that you don't know you want to work in. And back then I was like, okay, you sound a little bit biased. But now I get it. So let's talk about why dermatology is a phenomenal field to work in. One being the work-life balance. So just like your other office jobs, you know, we don't work holidays, weekends, we don't work late nights, which is amazing. But also, if you work for a private practice, it's not uncommon for you to work 4 days a week as opposed to 5 days a week. I thought that was just unique to my practice, but after talking to some colleagues and my sister who also is a derm NP, I realized that's not very uncommon. So I work Tuesday through Fridays, about 8 to 4. So that gives me time, you know, over the weekend to hang out with my family, to enjoy other hobbies that I love, to make YouTube videos for you guys. So it really allows me to enjoy work when I'm at work, but also gives me time to enjoy other things in life. Number 2 is the variety. So we get to see a variety of patients as far as age goes. So we see infants to geriatrics and everything in between. We treat men and women. Also, we get to do a variety of different procedures. We do both medical dermatology, cosmetics, and procedural dermatology. So you never really get bored in the specialty area. You know, we get to order labs, order prescriptions, but then we also get to be hands-on, which as a nurse, I absolutely love. So I'm often doing treatments at the bedside, whether it is using my liquid nitrogen to freeze a wart or using the electrocautery to burn off a benign appearing lesion, or doing biopsies, shave biopsies, punch biopsies. And then also on the cosmetic side, we get to do, you know, your Botox, fillers. And I just love that there's so much room to grow in this area, which I guess is number 3, is the room for growth. So there's always new procedures and skills to learn. Just the other day, my manager contacted me to ask if I was interested in learning a new treatment for cellulites and how to basically to get the training for that skill. So I love that there's always room to grow. You'll never get bored, both from a day-to-day basis and also as far as your growth in the career. So that's number 3. Also the pay. Let's just talk about that. I think pay is a huge factor in people determining what job they want to get into, whether you want to admit it or not. You know, listen, inflation is real these days. We're living in 2022. Things are not getting cheaper, and so people are thinking about what specialty they want to work in. Dermatology is going to be up there as far as compensation goes. This is because we see a lot of patients a day. I'm talking 30 to 40. So the more patients you see, the more money comes into the practice, which means more money in your pocket as a provider. Also, as I had mentioned, we do a lot of hands-on procedures, which also are more costly. And then some of the medications that we even prescribe could be on the costly side. So dermatology, the compensation is quite handsome, and I would say as a advanced practice provider, like an MP or a PA, you should probably be starting off no less than 6 figures. Of course, that depends on where you live, but that even for new grads, you know, I think that is pretty standard and pretty reasonable, so to speak. So pay is another contributing factor as to why dermatology is an awesome field to work in. And then last but certainly not least is the impact that we get to make in our patients' lives. So skin is the first thing you see whenever you meet someone or when you're around someone. It's our largest organ, and so not only do we get to make people feel more confident and improve their quality of life, but also we save lives and catching melanomas early. So I take that responsibility super seriously. And I remember the first melanoma I caught, it was a really rewarding feeling. The patient was super appreciative. They sent me flowers and a thank you card. So we get to save lives and get to improve lives overall, and that is super special, something that I love, especially being a patient, a dermatology patient as well. I've had my fair share of skin concerns, skin issues, so being able to be on the opposite side and helping people to treat their skin is really really rewarding, and I love it. So that is why I think dermatology is such a great field to work in. Let me know down in the comments if you also work in dermatology already, or if you are interested why it is you want to work in dermatology. I would love to continue the conversation down below in the comment section. I hope this video was helpful, informative. If it was, do me the favor of subscribing to my channel, sharing it with a friend, and liking the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.